Hello dear boys of class 10. Welcome to English second paper class. This is Simi Dango, lecturer in English, St. Gregory's High School and College. How are you all? I hope and believe that all of you are staying well, safe and healthy by the grace of Almighty. Dear boys, since the weather is changing now, if you don't be sincere, there's a possibility of being sick. So I ask you all to be sincere and take care of your health. Take regular exercise early in the morning and most importantly, take balanced food. Don't take anything too hot or too cold coming from outside. It may harm your health. Dear boys, in our previous lectures, we have been discussing about transformation of sentences. Actually, in several classes, we have been discussing the same topic. We have already discussed changing sentences from affirmative to negative and vice versa, and affirmative to interrogative. And also, we have discussed changing sentences from negative to affirmative. And today we are going to talk about changing sentences from affirmative or assertive to exclamatory. So dear boys, before going in details about our text, now let's talk about what is exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence conveys a strong emotion and ends with an exclamation mark. So, an exclamatory sentence conveys a strong emotion and ends with an exclamation mark. An exclamatory sentence or exclamation is a more forceful version of a declarative sentence. So, in other words, an exclamatory sentence makes statement just like a declarative sentence, but it also conveys excitement or emotion. Okay? An exclamatory sentence expresses sudden feeling or emotion of human mind. So dear boys, after exclamatory sentence, note of exclamation will be given. Right. Now, let's move to our discussion. In this lesson also, we are going to discuss some rules and examples regarding transformation of sentences. So, as the part of changing sentences from assertive to exclamatory, now let's talk about rule number 1. If you want to talk about rule number 1, here we have two situations. Firstly, now we will talk about changing sentences from assertive to exclamatory, and the sentence is without article. When we have some sentences like we don't have any article in that sentence. When we have some sentences without article, then how to change this type of assertive sentence into exclamatory? So, if we want to change this type of sentence, then we have to follow this structure. Firstly, we have to write down how, then we have to write down adjective, then NP. NP indicates to noun, pronoun or noun phrase. After that, we have to write down auxiliary verbs. Okay? So, here we have an example. She is very beautiful. She is very beautiful. So, how to change this sentence into exclamatory? So here we have a guideline. We have to follow this structure. So what are we instructed to do? Firstly, we have to write down how. Okay, according to the structure, here we have written how. And in this sentence, we have an adjective. And the adjective is beautiful. So now we are going to write down beautiful according to the structure. Then NP. I have already told you that NP indicates to noun pronoun or noun phrase. Right. So here we have pronoun she. Now we are going to write down she here. Then auxiliary verb is, and after that note of interrogation is given. So here you go, the answer. How beautiful she is. How beautiful she is. And you can see that very is not written here. Okay? Very is not written in exclamatory sentence. Okay? So, the next example. He is very intelligent. So here we have the same situation. We don't have any article here and we have very in our assertive sentence. Now, to change this assertive sentence into exclamatory, firstly we have to write down how according to the structure. So we have written how. What is adjective here? Which word is adjective here? Intelligent is an adjective. So we have written intelligent here. Then noun phrase, not noun phrase at all. This is pronoun. He is written here. Then auxiliary verb is. Exclamation verb is exclamation mark is given here. So the answer is how intelligent he is. All right. So here we have another situation, that is we have to change the assertive sentence from assertive to exclamatory. So here you see having article. Here we have the situation. We will have a sentence and there will be an article. Right. So how to change this type of assertive sentence into exclamatory? So here you have given a structure. How plus adjective, a or n, then np plus np, m is r, that is auxiliary verb or be verb. Okay. So the example is she is a very beautiful girl. She is a very beautiful girl. Okay. So now we are going to change this assertive sentence into exclamatory by using this structure. Right? Firstly, we will write down how, and after that adjective. Beautiful is the adjective of the assertive sentence. Then we are going to write down the article. A is the article here. Then NP. Firstly, we will go for a noun, girl, and after that we will use the pronoun. Okay? Then the be verb is, note of exclamation is given. Right. How beautiful a girl she is. How beautiful a girl she is. Right. So dear boys, here we have another example. The same situation. There will be no article, there will be an article in the sentence. So Lotta is a very good girl. Lotta is a very good girl. So we have article in our sentence. So we are going to follow the same structure. So how is written here according to the structure? Good is the adjective and girl is the noun here, and then Lata. For Lata, we have used the adjective, the pronoun she here, and then be verb is note of exclamation is given. So the answer is how good a girl she is. How good a girl she is. Okay. I hope you understood this rule. So dear boys, here you can see another example. You are a great fool. You are a great fool. So the fool is a noun here. Okay. So the fool is noun, and we are going to use what? Okay. We are going to use what this time. So the structure is what plus a or n, and then np plus np. After that, m is r. Right. You are a great fool. You are a great fool. Okay. So we are not going to use great here. Right. So what, and after that a. For fool we are going to use a. Okay. What a fool, and np you are. What a fool you are. Or you can say how foolish you are. How foolish you are. Sorry, the np here we have used only one np. Okay. All right. Go for the next one. Here you can see the bird is very nice. The bird is very nice. We have already done this type of example. Okay. Here you can see this is an example of changing sentences without article. Here you see the bird is very nice. We have very here. Okay. We have very here. So we will not use very while changing sentences from assertive to exclamatory. In exclamatory sentence, we will not use very. Okay. So you see here is the structure. How plus adjective, and then the, np, and be verb. Okay. Then note of exclamation will be given. So we are going to write down how first, and after that the adjective, nice is the adjective here, and then the. Okay. From our structure we have got the here, and np or noun is bird here. Bird is the noun here, and then be verb is note of exclamation is given. How nice the bird is. How nice the bird is. Now go to the next example. Assertive. Okay. The man is very short. The man is very short. Okay. We will change the sentence according to the structure. How short the man is. How short the man is. Right? The next one. Okay. So when we have adverb in our assertive sentence, how to change this type of sentence from assertive to exclamatory. Okay. So here you are given a structure. How plus adverb, then np, and then verb. Okay. And after that note of exclamation will be given. Right. So the first example. The cat runs very swiftly. The cat runs very swiftly. Swiftly is the adverb here. Swiftly is an adverb here. Right. So according to the structure, we have written how here, and after that swiftly it is the adverb, and then np. What is np here? So here we have the cat. The cat is a noun phrase. Okay. The cat, and then verb runs. How swiftly the cat runs. How swiftly the cat runs. Right. He works very nicely. Nicely is the adverb. How nicely he works. How nicely he works. I have already told you that NP indicates to noun, pronoun, or noun phrase. Okay? So, he works very nicely. How nicely he works. Now, we have learned so many rules and we have seen several examples. Okay? Now let's try to do by ourselves. The man is very tall. Dear boys, would you mind trying to write down the answer of this sentence? So this sentence is written in assertive form. Now you have to change this assertive sentence from assertive to exclamatory. Now pause the video for a while and think by yourself and try to write down the answer. Then play the video again and check the answer. Okay? The answer. Here you go. How tall the man is. How tall the man is. According to the structure, you have to write down how, and after that adjective, and then the article the, NP, and be. Be verb. Exclamation mark is given. Right. It is a very big hospital. It is a very big hospital. What will be the answer? So the answer is how big a hospital it is. How big a hospital it is. Next example. The room is very large. The room is very large. How to change this sentence? You know how to change it. Okay, dear boys? So the answer is how large the room is. How large the room is. Here you see, he is a great fool. He is a great fool. What a fool he is. What a fool he is. Okay? Here you see, he is very foolish. He is very foolish. Okay? How foolish he is. How foolish he is. I'm so sorry, I'm continuing this video in the moment of this Ajan. Please don't mind. So, he is very foolish. How foolish he is. I wish I had a grand house. The answer is, had I a grand house. Had I a grand house. I wish I had so much money. I wish I had so much money. Had I so much money. Had I so much money. Dear students, that's all for today. Since I am providing this lecture through virtual platform, maybe you will find some problem while watching the video. Dear boys, if you find any problem while watching the video, feel free to ask me. Take care of yourself, take care of your family members. Help your mother in cooking, youngers in study, and your family members in other activities. Above all, concentrate in your studies. Complete your lesson regularly and be attentive in your studies. Dear boys, take care. Thanks to you all.